This is me, Noah DeBolt. As you can see, I'm a pretty normal guy, although I am a professional drummer. I want to tell you my story of how I became a pro, and I'm going to do this while setting up my new drum space, which proved so much more difficult than I thought it would. Also, this is the first time I'm bringing you guys into my life on YouTube, so please be patient with me here. I'm feeling a bit nervous.
You just gotta be confident.
Confident.
Go like this.
Like that? Was that good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've been playing drums for half of my life, which I'm 24 years old right now at the recording of this video, which makes it 12 years that I've been playing drums. So here's the new spot. I'm working on soundproofing it today because it is so echoey in here. The reason I started playing drums was because of the video game Rock Band. I would always play the drums in that video game. My older brother Zach would play the guitar. And one day we were like, dude, what if we did this thing for real? We just asked our parents if we could take some lessons. They said. Once I started playing drums in church, I was actually so bad. I actually ended up playing a song that was in 6/8 in 4/4. I got off stage after that moment and went up to my best friend who was there. I was like, honestly, bro, tell me, how did it go? And he's not a musician. He looked me square in the eyes and said, not very good. So from that embarrassment, I ended up practicing my butt off. I was working so hard to not let that ever happen again. And I actually ended up getting really good at drums. And I did not end up getting good at measuring things because the soundproofing panels that I just bought from Lowe's, they are way too big for this car. So I'm actually gonna call for help. I'm gonna call my friend David, and the best idea between the two of us was to go inside, buy a saw, and cut these things in half.
We should have got like a two-person, just like, oh.
So in high school, I joined my marching band, jazz band, and was still playing drums a ton, to the point where I was like, okay, let's go to college and study music. So during all this time while I was at college, I started playing drums at a bunch of different churches. I started playing with like a beach reggae rock band. I was playing with a pop group in random local bars. Started this worship team called Zion. Now after that summer with Zion, we were basically trying to figure out like what are we doing as a band? And so we thought the next step was to release some music. So basically once we decided that we wanted to release music, we were like, well, where do you start? So I did a little bit of research and I found this distributing website that's called DistroKid. Now, I don't want to get all meta on you, but DistroKid is the sponsor of this video. And if you asked me like however long ago if that would ever happen, I would have said no. So basically, you literally just upload your music to DistroKid and they take care of the rest. They get it to all the streaming platforms. You can set your release date. You can put your album artwork cover. You can even do a split if you want to pay different people from your song. And so DistroKid is letting me give you guys a percentage off of their annual membership. The annual membership is already super cheap and you guys can get it even cheaper by using my promo code, link in description below. That was my first ad I've ever done. Hope that went well. I also just finished setting up. Let's go check out the new kit. Back to the story. I was out of college, had an acquaintance text me, and so he just hit me up out of the blue and was like, hey man, I'm over at Anaheim Vineyard and I'm starting to build the worship team there. Would you want to come by and play? Jeremy Riddle is the new worship leader. So I went and played and it went well. I mean, I was very nervous to be honest and a little insecure, like, oh my gosh, I better do good, but wasn't sure of what was going to happen. About a month later, we ended up grabbing coffee and that's when he asked me, hey, do you want to travel with me? I was like, I got nothing better to do. Guys, I had never done anything like this before. I don't know if you understand that. I was like just playing normal church drummer and then to get asked to go on an airplane and fly somewhere to play, that was like crazy to me. When you get the opportunity to do something bigger than you've normally done, it tends to bring up a lot of stuff in the soul. Because honestly, I cared much more about being a good church drummer than I did about anything else. I would get off the stage and be like, that's it, I'm fired. I dropped a stick that set, or man, that spontaneous moment didn't go very well. And playing those sets is when it just slapped me on the face and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not what I do. I am beloved. That's a very different identity to base all of these things I'm doing off of than I want to be a good drummer. And let me tell you something real. You're not just rich all of a sudden. When I would come home from the trips, I would be Lyft driving, which if you don't know what Lyft driving is, it's basically being a taxi driver. And at the same time, I'm also asking myself, okay, this is the dream come true, right? But what's next? I'm only 23 years old. What am I gonna do for the rest of my life? And this is where you come in. The fact that you're watching this video is me pursuing a new dream to give back and sow into the next generation of drummers that are coming up. So I teach at an online academy. I make YouTube videos like this, and that is part of me living the dream. And that is the end of the story. You guys are brought up to date to now. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.